Hey, Ricardo here. Just wanted to do this video on doing your product research for your private label on Amazon. So in this video, what we're going to cover are some of the factors you want to consider, things you want to avoid, and things you want to look for when you're looking for a product to source on Amazon. And here we are. We're going to start right here at the Amazon homepage, and just some real quick things you want to avoid when you're looking for your product to private label. Stay away from electronics like these headphones. Uh, See this furniture? That's giant. Now, headphones is not good because you could get returns, things break, technology moves at a very fast pace by the time you launch. There's already something newer and better, and there's some very established brands already that exist in the electronic space that people are very brand loyal to. So that's kind of an uphill battle. Furniture could be bulky to move around, uh, you know, raises your shipping costs. So, if you don't have a way to ship these items for good rates, probably want to stay away from that. And usually you want to stay away from items that have a lot of moving parts that could damage, um, break kind of easy. So you don't want to deal with too many returns. And let's see, just checking notes here. All right, and so items you do want. Uh, it's a good idea to source items that are kind of standard size in the view of Amazon. And standard size is anything basically that you could fit inside of a shoebox, your typical shoebox. Uh, it's not going to trigger oversized fees inside the Amazon warehouses, where it's going to cost you to store them more, because they do charge higher fees for bigger items. Um, and you probably want to have it under around three pounds would probably be a good weight. Uh, all right, now let's see what else. A good price point you want to hit with your products is $25, $29. It's a nice price point that people are pretty comfortable spending online. The age range you want to reach are people between 15 to 35, because they're the ones are the ones that spend the most, have the most disposable income. The 15-year-olds, they'll ask their parents for something, they'll get the money, and they could easily buy it. And also people that are around 35, 25, they have money. They're still not very brand loyal, stuck in their ways yet. They're willing to try out new things. So they're also a good market you want to think about when you're deciding what you're gonna start selling here on Amazon as your own brand. And good idea is to go deep into your niche. Uh, don't go for like the the anchor product, that big thing that everybody uses. Like, say, you want to do computers, you don't want to sell a computer. You want to do music, you don't want to sell the speaker. You kind of want to go the accessories and the things that go around that type of thing. That's just better because there's less competition. But remember, the more competition there is, the more uphill the battle is. There's still demand in these other things. If you could find the market, you could create some of the demand, and some of it's already there, just not being served. So that's another reason you don't want to go for that main item. Just look at notes. You could always add your own spin on things. Say you're doing beard oil, you could make beard oil for sensitive skin, or say you're doing some sort of shampoo, you should make shampoo for young people, for teens, for people in their 20s, different parts of people's lives, so that item speaks to them more. It's more formulated for them, so they could identify with that product easier. You'll narrow down your market, but it speaks to them more. They're like, oh, this is for me. This is made custom for the things that my hair needs right now. So that's also another thing to keep in mind as you start looking for products to look at. And as far as reviews are the currency of Amazon. Seriously, uh, products on Amazon live and die by reviews. So if you're going to compete against products that have thousands of reviews already, uh, the consumer, it's hard to convince them to go to another one when they're, say, your product sitting right next to that one with 1,000 reviews, versus the one with no reviews or 20 reviews. It's a tougher sell. So definitely look for products that have under 100 reviews. Is kind of what I think is a good one, a good baseline to think about. And I'll show you right now the tools you use to look at this. Let's see. All right. So the three main things that you want to keep in mind when your product is going to be displayed on the page on Amazon. You go on Amazon, you search, you look for, say, baby pacifier, and then you get the results, baby pacifier holder, or whatever you searched. There's three things that people are seeing as they skim through the page. Remember, we don't everybody's busy. We don't have time to be analyzing everything. I know we're shopping and everything, it's our money, but we're still always in a rush. So the way you shop is the way pretty much the Amazon shopper shops. Keep so let's The three things that the Amazon shopper looks at. Number one, photo. Photo is very important, that you have a very good image on your products. Well, we'll talk about that in another video, but we'll look at that. And then price. So your result is gonna come out right along all your competitors. So you want your price to be in line for that search term, for that, like, say, baby pacifier holder. If the average price is $15, then you make yours 30. You're asking for trouble right there. So you want to kind of have your price in line with the market you're gonna be in for that specific keyword that people are using to find that product. And very important also is your product name. Your product name is the main way that Amazon indexes your product for specific keywords. And as you do your research, you're gonna see what words you need to use in your product name title to get good indexing on Amazon. And that's kind of where that important part is, where you could make your own spin helps. Like, say, like I was saying with that shampoo for young people, that's where some of that differentiation will help get you into page one for that specific area of the market, instead of competing against all the big brands of shampoo. You've carved yourself a little corner out there where you could go ahead and get your reviews and start building up your brand that way. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna look at some tools you could use. Okay, so let's say we come over here to, what are they saying, baby pacifier holder. Okay, so Amazon's, and that Amazon search. Right now, I'm gonna show you first one tool that is paid. There's a free version. Actually, I'll show you both versions right now. And this, what it does, it looks at page one. You could do this by hand also. Just takes a little bit longer. So basically, what this tool is gonna do, it scrapes this page for the price, the review, the review, and the number of reviews that there are. And then in here, there's also sales rank on these listings, and the program also scrapes that data, and you'll see how that comes up right now. Let's just clear this out of the way. You don't need to be doing reminders right now. All right, so let's go over here. So this one's called Jungle Scout. This one is, I think it's like $60 and lifetime one-time fee. I'll show you the free one right now also. It's a little bit different. And it does tells you how much demand there is and how much competition. So right here it's telling us the average monthly sales for this product are about 1,068 units. The average sales rank 4,740. Average price is around 983. Now remember, we're talking about average price. You want to keep that in mind because remember, this is only for page 1. So your product would need to be around that 983 mark if you want to compete. Average reviews 318. This is kind of competitive because basically most of these things here on page 1 already have 318 reviews, so the algorithm's already gonna push them to the top because they have so many reviews. So if you come in and you want to bring in your product, it's gonna be tougher to get your product up on page 1 just due to the fact that you're not gonna have as many reviews. Alright, so we're gonna just want to show you this as an example. Now let me show you another product that has a lot less competition. It's kind of, and I'll also show you the other one. This is the free one called Unicorn Smasher. Does a similar thing. It just doesn't do the big calculation up there where it tells you demand and all that nice stuff. But it does give you, right here we'll give you the average price. Down here at the bottom we'll give you the average rank. This one looks like it might be pulling more results. Right here the estimated revenue, kind of what the other one was giving us. And that's kind of where wow, it's interesting. They kind of differentiate a little bit on price. Interesting to look at why. Actually, I'm gonna check that real quick. Let's see, this one pulls 27 listings, and this other one is right. Let's just compare. Maybe this will explain. Oh, okay, 20. This one's only pulling 24. Okay, that makes sense why it's doing that. So these behave a little different, but at the end of the day, they are both getting you the average number of items on the page. So this one got 24. Jungle Scout did 24, so this is 4 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so Jungle Scout's doing all page 1. Unicorn Smasher is pulling a few more listings. They might be doing a sponsored. Okay, well, Jungle Scout's kind of a little bit better, and that's why it's paid. So, all right, and now I want to show you another tool now. I find this one a lot more useful, and it's free if you just make an account with this company called they're called Viral Launch. So what I could do here, and all they need is your email, and they'll let you use this tool for free. You put in your search term. I already did this, baby pacifier holder, and they have a way more simple way of doing the demand calculation. They operate on a star system. Basically, 1 star means very competitive and don't get in there, and 5 star means, wow, this is a great product and you should probably jump in here and make some money. Anything below a 3 is you probably don't want to do it. 4 and 5 are great. So baby pacifiers has 1.5 stars. Now let's see what this tool does. I'll just show you what they do. First, they'll mark the outliers, the weird data, in red, so it doesn't kind of throws them out of the calculations. And then they'll give you right here the category, the Amazon sales rank. They're going to give you the net profit because they calculate out fees for you. And in this tool, you could actually even enter your product cost, and it would do the math for you. So that's kind of nice. Right here, it shows you how the BSR has been moving over the last 30 days, up or down. Again, how's the demand doing, just so you could see some market conditions. And this is actually, let me show you, where is this? So it's sales divided by reviews. This is a really powerful metric to look at it tells you basically for every